Hello, everyone. This is Bridget from the EC Fitness Center bringing you your weekly guided meditation, followed by the Essential Oils class. Today's guided meditation is Body Scan, and today's essential oil is rose oil. We will go ahead and get started with the Body Scan meditation. Find yourself a comfortable seated or lying position. And go ahead and close your eyes. Body scan. Take a few deep breaths in to allow your mind to clear. Breathing in and out. Breathe slowly and calmly, taking your time with each breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe at your own pace. Allow each breath to come as it may, without any conscious effort to change your breath. This will be an exercise of observing. You will do a body scan and observe each part of your body passively, just noticing without the need to make any changes or cause anything to occur. You can simply watch and take note of any changes that happen on their own without any effort on your part. Let's begin the body scan. Turn your attention to your toes. Focus on your toes. Notice how they feel right now. Notice each individual toe. Concentrate on your right foot. Notice your right foot without trying to change anything at all. Now move your attention to your left foot. How does your left foot feel? Observe both feet now. How do they feel? Notice the temperature of your feet. Can you feel anything touching your feet? Clothing or the floor, the air? Notice how your feet feel on the inside. Are they heavy, light, loose, tight? Make these passive observations. You are simply the observer, not providing any input at all. Continue the body scan up to your ankles. Passively notice your ankles. Feel your ankles and breathe. Moving up now to your lower legs. Focus on your lower legs. Concentrate all of your tension simply on observing how your lower legs feel right now. Notice, observe, completely passive, not trying to change anything. Mentally scan your knees. Notice and observe each knee. Take note of how your upper legs are feeling. Notice your legs, taking note of any passive observations you may become aware of. Just noticing and then letting your attention move on to the next area of your body. Now notice your hips. How do they feel? Now notice your abdomen. How does it feel? Moving up now all the way to the center of your body, at the level of your belly button, scanning your body, noticing how your entire core feels, mentally watching and observing, taking in all of the details of how your body is feeling at this moment. Do a passive scan without making any changes or trying to make anything happen. Feel your core. Breathe. Bringing your attention now to your middle back. Observe how your back feels. Now scan your sides. To your chest. To your upper back. Notice. Observe. Breathe. Turn your attention now to your fingertips. How do the tips of your fingers feel? Continue thoroughly scanning your body to observe how each area is feeling, taking note of your hands. Notice the palms of your hands and the back of your hands. Breathe. Scanning your wrists, lower arms, elbows. Turning your attention to your upper arms, noticing, observing, taking in your observations of how your upper arms are feeling. Breathe. Notice now your shoulders, scanning the front, sides, and back. The top of your shoulders. Scan your arms as a whole, noticing passively, allowing, watching, completely free of effort or direction from you. Continue all the way up to your neck. Notice and observe your neck, the front, each side, and the back. Breathe. Moving now to your chin, your lips, your cheeks. Observe your nose, your eyes, your forehead, the top of your head, your ears. Keeping this attitude of passive observation, mentally scan your body now as a whole. Do a complete scan at your own pace from your feet to your head. Breathe. If you notice anything of interest, you may choose to allow your attention to linger there for a moment as you observe how your muscles and tissues are feeling. Go ahead now and do a complete body scan, mentally observing your entire body. Breathe. Observe your entire body. You are now beginning to be aware of how your body is feeling. How are you feeling now? How are you feeling mentally and physically overall? Do you feel any changes? Continue to feel your body, to become aware, to observe. Breathe. It is now time to conclude this body scan. Allow yourself to become fully alert and energized with these 3 deep breaths. 1, breathing in and out. 2, taking in an energizing breath and then release all of the air. 3, breathing in and out, becoming fully alert, awake, and energized. Feel free to stretch your arms above your head. Thank you. Namaste. Feel free to grab your notebook for the essential oils part of the class. As I said before, rose essential oil is our oil for today. If you have rose, go ahead and grab it if you have the oil. If you do, take a few drops on to your hand, clockwise, and inhale. I like to take the oil behind to the side and in front of me. You can drop the essential oil into a diffuser. If you don't have rose essential oil, that's fine. Some people like to have roses out in their house, or you can grab any of your favorite essential oil or essential oil blend. Rose oil is extremely expensive. It is the most expensive and essential oil that I know of. You can correct me if I'm wrong on that. It does take 242,000. Again, 242,000 rose petals for 5 milliliters of essential oil. So for the small bottle of essential oil, which I believe is around 80 drops. So it is extremely expensive. I think somewhere in that 150, I've seen it up to $200 for a bottle. I know there's different ways to get rose oil, rose absolutes, rose that's mixed in different things. Just make sure you really research. If you're going to put rose and different things on your skin, just make sure it's organic. That's my big thing. So rose essential oil, 242,000 rose petals for 5 milliliters of oil. It's extracted from the rose petals. Strong aroma. If you've ever smelled it, you will understand. Used in perfumes and other products. So other uses for rose essential oil. Studies, lots of studies have been done on this. Eases pain. So you can use it as inhalation, so inhale, or mix it with a carrier oil and use it as a massage oil all over your body. So rose oil eases pain. And they think that's because it releases the endorphins in the body, so the feel-good hormones. So releases endorphins for pain. Rose. Massage can help with menstrual discomfort. So if you're having cramps from your monthly cycle, mix rose with a carrier oil and rub it all over your area. Lower abdomen, low back, back of the neck, any area, belly. Rose oil decreases anxiety and stress. So it has relaxing effects that decrease anxiety and stress. By decreasing blood pressure, rose oil decreases the heart rate, decreases breathing rates, cortisol levels, and blood oxygen levels. So again, decreases anxiety and stress, rose oil, by relaxing the body, by decreasing blood pressure, heart rate, breathing rates, cortisol levels, and blood oxygen levels. Studies have been done that it has lowered anxiety for women who are giving birth. Again, mixed with a carrier oil and massage all over your body or inhale. Rose oil is antibacterial and antifungal. Antibacterial, specifically E. coli, staph, and strep. Antifungal, specifically candida that causes fungal infections of the mouth, gut, and vagina. So again, rose oil, antibacterial for E. coli, staph, and strep, many others, but those are main ones effective against. Also antifungal, effective against candida. Rose oil stimulates the sex drive, improves depression symptoms. So they think that the reason why it improves depression symptoms is because it stimulates the release of dopamine. Again, inhalation or massage oil. Note here to just be patient. It can take time to decrease symptoms. So have patience with it. Continue to use every day. Rose oil. So you can drop oils, maybe 10 drops, into your bathtub and take a bath. You can make just a foot bath with the oil and drop your feet in it. Again, making a massage oil or adding it to your lotions. Other uses for rose oil: relieves symptoms of arthritis and gout. Rose oil treats asthma, IBS, and GERD. So relieves symptoms of arthritis and gout and treats symptoms of asthma, IBS, and GERD. And there's investigations right now, or investigating, doing research on the use for Alzheimer's. So that would be a good one to look up as well and follow. So that's a little bit about the physical properties of rose oil. Moving on to the emotional properties of rose. In my trusty book, my resources are listed below. If you have any questions, my email is down there as well. So rose oil holds the highest vibrational energy of any other oil on the planet. Super awesome. It's a powerful healer of the heart. Today in our Releasing Emotional Patterns with Essential Oils book, we're going to use the acupressure point for love with the rose oil. So again, rose oil, a powerful healer of the heart. So negative emotions that rose oil can help with. If you're feeling that you don't have divine love, if you're feeling constricted in your feelings, if you have a closed heart, if you have a broken heart, if you feel lack of compassion, if you feel wounded, So these are some negative emotions that rose oil really can help with. So a broken heart or a closed heart. If you're not feeling connected to the divine, if you're feeling constricted with any of your feelings, if you're feeling lack of compassion or wounded. So positive properties, feeling loved, which we're going to work on with our releasing emotional patterns. Feeling compassionate helps with healing, tender-hearted, empathy, and receiving divine love. So for our releasing emotions with essential oils today, we're going to use the word love. So feeling the fear of not being loved or not being lovable. So this is the acupressure points, the kidney point. So just right above your belly button. You can go on either side, straight across. I just like to press right above my belly button. And we are going to drop the essential oil. So if you have rose oil or any of your favorite oil, drop a few drops on your hand, clockwise, and inhale. So as you're smelling the essential oil on your hand, you're going to press the point just above the belly button. And you're going to feel that fear of not being loved or brokenhearted. Or the fear of not being lovable. And we're going to use the affirmation, I allow myself to be real. I allow myself to be who I am. Or just, I am lovable. So smelling the oil, pressing on that part just above your belly button. Inhale and use the affirmation, I am lovable. Inhale, I am lovable. Inhale, I am lovable. You can press on just that part, on that kidney point, or just above your belly button. I like to press on the emotional points that are just in the inside of your forehead, from the inside out. I press on a point where the neck meets the skull, and then those indentations on the bottom of the skull, and then that soft spot, like when you were a baby. I press those spots as well. So as I smell the oil, press on the spot just above my belly button for that kidney acupressure point. I am lovable. I am lovable. And while I'm repeating the affirmation, I am lovable, I press those emotional points on the inside of my head, the back of the head, the indentations on the back of the head, and then that soft spot. And usually, I am lovable. And if I press on that spot on the top of the head, you feel it release. And then you know that emotion has moved through you. You can continue to keep doing this daily, weekly, monthly, depending on how deep that ingrained emotional pattern is within you, and be very patient. If you have any questions or would like to move through this process together with me, please email me. It's listed below. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Thank you so much, and namaste.